Hey there, and welcome. If you're looking for a key to unlock your professional future, to really understand what makes you tick, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to dive into a pretty amazing tool that's designed to do just that. It's a huge question, isn't it? That feeling of, man, I'm just not sure what I want, or where do I even start? It's such a common feeling. But what if I told you there's a systematic way to get some real clarity? So instead of just guessing or, throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks, let's explore a proven method. One that gives you a much clearer picture of who you are and what kind of work will actually feel right for you. Now, you might have heard of tests like Myers-Briggs, and that's cool. But today we're focusing on something called the John Holland Code. It's this incredibly reputable and accurate framework used all over the world to map out career personalities. Think of it less like a fun online quiz and more like a scientific mirror. The idea behind it is actually pretty simple, but it's so powerful. When your personality lines up with your work environment, you're not just happier, you are way more likely to be successful. It's all about finding that spot where your natural tendencies are a huge asset, not something you have to constantly fight against. Okay, so let's get into the good stuff. The Holland Code is built around 6 main personality types, and there's a handy acronym to remember them, RIASEC. As we go through them, just kind of listen and see which one really sounds like you. So here they are, our 6 building blocks: realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. Now, this is the really important part. While you'll probably lean heavily towards one, most of us are actually a blend of 2 or 3, and that blend is what creates your unique professional personality. So, for example, someone who is artistic enterprising isn't just a creator. They're a creator who also wants to build a business around their art. It's that combination that tells the whole story. First up, we've got the realistic type. These are the world's hands-on makers, builders, and fixers. We call them the doers. Doers just get energy from seeing tangible results right away. They would so much rather be repairing an engine than writing a report about the engine. They're often great with physical coordination. For them, just talking about abstract theory, well, it just doesn't cut it. They need to build it, touch it, fix it. Next, and this one can feel like the total opposite, we have the investigative type. These are the thinkers, the problem solvers, the analysts, the people who are always asking why. Thinkers absolutely love digging into data and abstract ideas. They're at their happiest when they can just observe, learn, and break down complex problems. So, where the doer wants to act, the thinker wants to understand first. Logic and precision. Those are their go-to tools. And number 3 is the artistic type, the creators. These are our innovators and visionaries, the ones who operate on inspiration and pure imagination. Creators really thrive in unstructured environments where they can just express themselves and challenge the way things are done. These are your writers, your musicians, your designers, the people who bring brand new ideas to life, often in some really beautiful and unconventional ways. Moving right along, we have the social individuals. And as you can probably guess, these are the helpers. Their entire world is built around connection and community. Helpers get this deep satisfaction from teaching, guiding, and just supporting other people. They're naturally gifted communicators and collaborators. Their main motivation isn't about profit or data, it's about the well-being of the people and the communities they serve. All right, now for our 5th type, the enterprising folks. You can also call them the persuaders. These are your natural-born leaders, the movers and shakers. Persuaders just love to start new projects and get other people excited about a goal. They're ambitious, they're energetic, and they're pretty comfortable with taking a calculated risk. You'll often find them in leadership roles, using their skills to drive projects and people forward. And finally, our 6th type is the conventional type, the organizers. These are the people who bring order to all the chaos and make sure everything runs like a well-oiled machine. Organizers thrive on structure and clarity. They are methodical, precise, and they love working with data and clear procedures. Honestly, they are the reliable backbone of any successful team, making sure every single little detail is accounted for. So, let's just pull it all together for a second. You can see how each type has a really clear focus, right? The doers work with things, the thinkers with ideas, the creators with inspiration, helpers with people, persuaders with goals, and the organizers with data. Seeing it laid out like this, Which one or two just jump out at you? So, okay, we've got these 6 types. But now what? What do we actually do with this information? Well, this is where we go from just self-discovery to real-world action. Here's the most crucial takeaway. Once you identify your dominant Holland types, your top 2 or 3, you suddenly unlock this super refined list of jobs where people just like you tend to do really, really well. It's a powerful filter. An investigative artistic type, they might love something like data visualization or architecture. An investigative realistic type might excel in forensic science or engineering. See, this isn't about boxing you in, it's about pointing you toward the fields where you're going to feel the most capable and the most alive. But let's be super clear about something. Understanding your type isn't some magic bullet that just guarantees you success. Nope. It's something much more valuable than that. It's a compass. You know, finding work that lines up with your passion, that is a massive head start. But it's just that, a start. Real success always requires effort and perseverance and good old-fashioned hard work. Even when you're doing what you absolutely love, there are going to be challenges. The passion points you in the right direction. The sweat is what gets you to the destination. So this knowledge, it's like a map of your own internal landscape. It shows you the terrain where you are most likely to grow and flourish. The only real question left is, where are you going to take that first step? Thanks for joining me on this little exploration.